You know what just occurred to me? They must give all these foreigners fucking visas and permits to come to our countries, African countries, and give out bread and food and clothing. You know, they come here, they spend 1 or 2 years in this country. All they do, all their work that they do is go to a community center and then hand out bread and soup. That's the work they do, and for that they get to spend a whole year in South Africa without working, without paying the visa, without paying. No, try and do that in Germany, wherever. Like, you know, go to Spain and say, yeah, I want to do charity work, pay everything for me, my expenses and everything, and I'll sit in your community center and hand out some bread and butter to the poor of your area. Try and do that in the entire Europe. You get what I'm saying? Seriously, bro. You want to give charity, you want to do charity, bring those engineers and those people that you anyway paying thousands and billions of rands or dollars or yen or whatever. Yeah, bring them and let them build a fucking power station. 1, 2, 3 power stations. That's charity. You know, come here for free. Oh, you want to do us a favor? Build a fucking power station. You know what I'm saying? And that's charity. Do it for free. Do it because, oh, you are so interested in helping people and making sure that we get food and clothing and whatnot. If you're so interested in that, then you can build a damn power station. Okay? Because that's the way we get out of this mess. You get? Seriously. And then, yeah, you can actually help people to understand that their problems come from themselves. You're sitting in our country. You come from a country where they have 70, 80% voting. You know how it goes with voting. But now, no, you wouldn't understand anything about our culture or our politics or whatever. And you're not interested. You're here to do the garden route, back and forth, up together. The takkies and boompjes, go to Kimberley and all of that. And yeah, what do I have to do for that? Oh, I'll hand out some bread and butter and some old clothing. I'll look into my wardrobe and give someone my old stinky panties, my old stinky bras, you know? Shit, me bro. Amazon and their charity, hey? Hey? Build a power station for free, employ only South Africans, and whoever's foreign, they are here for free. They're building it on their own. They're gonna pay their food, they're gonna pay their hotels, they're gonna pay their own clothes and whatever. If they get sick, they pay their own everything. You understand? That's charity. Okay? Not your dumbass, I'm gonna give you food and water, and you're gonna pay me 10,000 as much, and I'm gonna take photos, and then I'm gonna go abroad, and I'm gonna spread all those photos, and I'm gonna tell everybody how poor and shitty your country is, and how dumb you people are to give us all that just because we gave you some food, bro, and bread, and some old stinky panties. I mean, come on, right? If they say, they're always saying that it's because of maintenance and because there's no money and the people and this and that and whatnot, that load shedding is happening and that we're sharing it with this entire region, and yeah, we don't have to be so selfish, and we don't understand it. Well, okay, let's say we are all dumbasses and we don't know shit. Okay, yeah, that's cool. That's fine. I can admit that. I'm not a power specialist. I'm not an electrician. You get? I'm not anybody who's to do with the nuclear power station. I got no clue about it. Who am I? I'm just a simpleton. But you know what? Even as a simpleton, I do understand that we have a lot of people on this planet walking around telling people, look at me how rich African I am. Look at me how black and proud and rich I am. Look at me, I made it. I'm from Africa, I made it straight to the top. And look at me, now I'm the man. Oh, if you're so the man, why couldn't you help out your country with all your billions and actually invest either into telling the people to vote? You know, like you could spend of all that time that you spend giving to homeless or whatever, or whoever, building schools for these children and that children. If you don't get these children, if you don't get nobody to vote in any African country, if you're always going to implement some stupid ass fucking system that allows these idiotic leaders to gain power and not step down, And then you don't teach the people how to actually take care of their countries and which governments they should be able to elect and how and whatever. Like, you don't teach them the basics of their system because you don't want them to know it. Because you want them to always be the handout guys. Oh, please give me bread and butter and the food and clothes and shelter, because I'm so poor, I'm so African. Oh. That's what you want. You don't help out your own people. You're sitting there with the top executives, the CEOs of whoever, the owners of the shareholders of the whatnots. And you don't give a fuck about Africa. And then you tell me, oh yeah, I donate and I'm so black and proud and look at me, I'm black excellence. If you're so black excellent, then you can build a damn power station with all your billions from the Hollywood movies and from the European businesses and from the Chinese fucking deals that you're making. You get what I'm saying? But you're walking around, you don't give a fuck about us, middle. You don't care about this country. You don't care about voting. And then you go on TV and you're like, yeah, look at me. Okay, I'm so charitable. I'm such a, oh. Yeah, man, and you know what I'm talking about. I'm not going to say these names. Switch on the TV, Google the stuff. You'll see all the African people running around telling people I'm charity, and how charitable, how much charity we need. What kind of image that spreads across the world every time they mention the word African charity. You know that? Seriously. I mean, okay, just think about all the money that, even now at this very moment, right, all the money that they're gathering for charitable organizations to help some kid. Apparently this kid is somewhere in Africa so hungry and without schooling and without parents, and his parents he's so needy, he needs those $3 from wherever, or those 50 cents from wherever abroad, All that money that they're gathering, you think that wouldn't be enough to build 3, 4, 5 power stations across Africa? Dude, easily. You get what I'm saying? You build a foundation and then the people don't need more charity. They can do themselves. They can organize themselves, their own communities. They can take care of their own resources. They can price these resources so that you as a European will have to pay more. And that's why you don't want that, man. Nobody wants African people uplifted anymore these days. Everybody's just looking to hold us down, Even our own, even we ourselves are holding each other down. What is wrong with us?